Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hey, we're back, man. Let me just tell you right now, if you haven't had a chance, man, to watch The Walking Dead season 4 opener, 30 days without an accident, you need to stop listening right now. I give you a chance, okay, it's over. Listen, first off, let me just say, man, it's this is probably my favorite episode of the entire series right now. The characters are deep, man. The storyline is great. The editing, the directing is perfect. We got a new showrunner, man. His name is Scott Gimple. And if I butcher that name, you already know it's normal. I don't know how to pronounce these names, but I'm gonna try anyway. Anyway, yeah, this guy, man, did a really good job, man, in directing and I guess pushing this story for this season, man, into a really great direction. Rick Grimes, man, let me tell you, I got a little issues with him right now. He walked into the woods, man, with this creepy wood girl, man. I think her name was like Carla or Clara, one of the two. Anyway, man, she ends up she ends up like almost killing Rick with this knife that he ended up giving her back. So let me tell you how they met. We're inside of the prison, okay? It's about 6 or 7 months after the events that took place at the end of season 3. And what you'll notice right off the bat is that the community is set up. It's like a mini USA right inside the prison. They have pigs, little baby piglets. They have gardens. They even have like a brand new system, man, to keep people from driving vehicles through the front of the gate, man. They have patrols. They have food. They have water. They have shelter. Everything is really locked down and secured. And it's kind of strange, man, because when we get to this episode, this season 4 opener, Herschel comes up to Rick, pulls him to the side, and says, "Rick, before you go out, I need to talk to you. Everybody here believes that it's important for you, Rick, to take your gun with you when you go and you check the lines for food, for animals and things that have been captured." And I'm sitting here, man, thinking to myself, man, are you serious? Like Rick Grimes, for some stupid reason, for some insane reason, a sheriff, a man of the law, has decided that he's so safe and he's so comfortable that he's gotten complacent and he no longer carries a weapon around. So anyway, man, he agrees with Herschel. Okay, he's like, okay, I'll do it. I'm gonna grab my weapon. I'm gonna go out there. So he goes out there. All of a sudden, you see this figure, man, this black figure runs up and starts like grabbing and eating on this dead animal. And then all of a sudden, man, you notice that at first you're thinking that it's a walker. You're like, oh man, Rick, run. But what's crazy about it is that the walker starts talking, and it turns out that it's this girl in the woods named Carla or Clara, whatever her name is, and she looks dead, man. I'm telling you, man, she looks nasty. Like she hasn't washed, she hasn't bathed. Um, her hair for some reason looks beautiful, but whatever. That's I guess that's just a mishap on men. But anyway, she has dirt on her face. Her teeth are yellow, they're rotten, and she's talking about she needs help. She needs to convince Rick to come back with her so that she can use him or whatever. Anyway, fast forward. Rick goes back to the camp with her. She starts talking to this invisible person, or it could have been a person that's inside of a bag which I was thinking was a baby, like a dead baby, like a zombie baby inside of a burlap bag. Anyway, man, she runs at Rick, tries to stab him. Rick, pushes her down. Rick, of course, he's not going to kill her. You know what I'm saying? So she grabs the knife and she's like, "Please let me turn. Please let me turn." She stabs her stomach, with the knife. All of a sudden, she's bleeding out. Rick starts crying, and of course, he's thinking about Lori. He's thinking about all the people that have fallen underneath his watch. And then you're thinking to yourself, man, oh my gosh, man, 6, 7 months later, Rick is starting to go back to this little wimpy, weak Rick, man, this psycho person, man. Because at first I was like, okay, is Rick even seeing this girl? Is this girl even real? You know, or is this just Rick creating some imaginary person, man? But it turns out she was real, and yeah. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna have to start another podcast because yeah, my 5 minutes are up. Yeah. we'll come back and talk about that. 5 out of 5 stars. Make sure you check it out, guys, and we'll start talking some other stuff in the next podcast. Right.